Let's now take the feed from the NDC headquarters. The campaign coordinator, Kofi Adams, is addressing the media.
The great election we have just conducted is concerned. The NDC is a very responsible party and remains a very responsible party, and we will continue to follow the rules. However, we will not continue to keep quiet when others are doing otherwise. And that is why we will continue to let the world know the truth. They say, he who that knows that has not done any wrong should not be afraid of time. And that is why we have invited you here to respond to some of the irresponsibilities being thrown out in the air. I will invite my comrade and colleague, Mr. Koku Anyidoho, to address you. It's going to be a very short Eyezu! 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 Victory! 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 Comrades and friends of the media, thanks for your presence here at this very short notice. Briefly, the MPP has sought to create doubts around the 2016 general election. At every turn of the road, since they lost the 2012 election, the MPP has continued to do everything to attempt to bastardize the 2016 general election. They began with 8 months at the Supreme Court, wasted our time on this pink sheet thing. Baumia came and lied about voters register, and that Togolese on the voters register. They called the EC all kinds of names, insulted everybody. We voted yesterday. Voting came to an end at 5 p.m. By 1 a.m. in the morning, Peter McMenu was declaring results that the MPP had won by 64% and that the NDC should concede defeat. As if that is how it is done. Please, no insults. No insults. Then we counted them. My vice chairman and director of elections at 3 a.m. We were all here with the campaign coordinator, and we put out a very succinct statement and counted them for Ghanaians to understand that it can't be possible that Akufo-Addo has won by 64%. It's not possible, and it can't be possible. So they wake up this morning and realize that that propaganda piece of theirs has fallen into the dustbin, of course, with the help of some of their media collaborators. And so they are doing all kinds of things. Putting out all kinds of analysis that no sound mind can put out if you are doing proper mathematics. And all kinds of things. Now, it is the youth organizer, Samia Uku, who is holding a press conference and saying that he, Samia Uku, cannot control the youth of his party. And that Charlotte Osei should declare the results because Samia Uku cannot guarantee that his youth will not hit the street. If Samia Uku is a man, he should let the youth hit the street and let's see. If Samia Uku is a man, he should hit the street and let us see. We don't want violence in this country. If Akufo-Addo has succeeded in turning the MPP into lawlessness, we will not countenance it as a republic. Why? If it is true that they have won the election, they should just go and relax. The EC will declare the results and they will be winners, is that not it? If you have won the election and you are sure you've won the election, just relax, go and have a cup of tea, and the EC will declare the results, and then you'll be declared winner. What is this whole idea of filibustering and trying to stampede the EC into declaring results? Because they know what they have done. Because they know what they have done. They are churning out figures and trying to bamboozle Ghanaians. But those figures are wrong figures. They are fake figures. We are doing our analysis, and President Mahama is leading Akufo-Addo. I repeat, we are doing our own analysis, and President Mahama is leading Nana Akufo-Addo. Tuasu, 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 Tuasu. Out of 166 constituencies that we have done so far, the NDC of President Mahama has 50.6, and Akufo-Addo is at 49.04. I am saying that out of 166 constituencies that we have analyzed, President Mahama is at 50.6%, and Akufo-Addo is at 49.04. So President Mahama is leading Nana Akufo-Addo. So the MPP should stop throwing dust into the eyes of Ghanaians. And we are calling on the law enforcement agencies, the security agencies. We appreciate the way they have helped manage the electoral process, and we salute them. But it's not over until the final declaration of results by the electoral commissioner. And so we are begging them, and we are depending on them to maintain law and order. Let Sami Awuku there. Let Sami Awuku move his boys onto the streets with Womafunu, and then he will meet the laws of the land in the streets. Yes. Comrades and friends, as your party leaders, we are not going to go out there and create confusion and mayhem. In fact, the EC has just issued a statement, a public statement, saying that they are going to do an analysis of the pink sheet, polling station by polling station, one by one, before any declaration of results will go on. Because it has come to the fore that in a lot of polling stations in the Ashanti region, there was overvoting. There was overvoting. And the law says that if there's overvoting in a polling station, it must be annulled. So we thank the EC for assuring us that they are going to do an analysis of the pink sheet by pink sheet. And it is because Sami Awuku and Co know that when this analysis is over, President Mahama would have won this election. That is why they are misbehaving. But we will not accept it. And we are alerting the international observers. We are alerting the international community. Some of them who think that they can pursue regime change through all kinds of backdoor tactics should know that they will not get it. So please, comrades, the violence that the MPP is unleashing on innocent Ghanaians is unacceptable. The level of lawlessness will not be countenanced. And we want to assure our supporters and Ghanaians that President Mahama is in a comfortable lead as far as the presidential vote is concerned. We have always known that the MPP will misbehave. But let their misconduct and their misbehavior not deter you and scare you. The victory of the NDC is coming again, and the people, the victory, age of order, age of order, age of order, age of order, and the people say, age of order.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Age of order, age of order, age of order, and the people say, age of order. Thank you very much. I believe we will be inviting you more often for further information. And as we've told you, the election process is still going on, and we must respect the rules and the guidelines that we've all accepted. The counting is still even going on in many of the polling stations. And like my colleague said, we will not countenance anybody desiring to get his leader elected and so will not respect the due process. We are going to follow it, and we are going to make sure that the right thing is done. We thank you very much for coming, and we will invite you if need be. Thank you.
All right, so welcome back to our studios here at the Platinum Heights, and that was a live briefing, a live coverage of that press briefing by the governing National Democratic Congress, addressed by the campaign coordinator of the John Mahama campaign 2016, Kofi Adams, and also the Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, Koku Anyido.